Hello everyone, and welcome back to the Season 4 of the Anywhere Draft League. And we are in the hottest week of the league. Hot because the weather is hot as fuck in here. Hot because my opponent's name is Blazie. Hot because I bought some clothes that made me look hot. And hot because everyone's eyes are on this week's matches to see who makes it to playoffs and who doesn't. Like I said, my opponent's name is Blazie and their team is the Swole Swampers. And their team is very annoying to deal with. There is Taurus, one of their Terra captains with Terra Normal, Fighting, Ghost and Ground. There is Iron Jubilees, a very offensive mon. There is Ganon, the other Terra captain with Ice, Electric, Steel and Ghost, and who can also Rapid Spin. There is Volcarona to set up. There is Landorus to do a lot of damage and set up rocks. Bramblecast to be able to Rapid Spin. Hisuian Gudra is very bulky. Azumarill can do a lot of damage or can be unexpectedly tanky, and same with Iron Hands, and there is Galarian Slowbro as well. Very tricky mon to deal with. Let's go over the team that I've prepared for this week. First off, we have Choice Scarf Glacian. The idea is to lead with Glacian against a potential Landorus lead, because removing it at turn 1 with Freeze Dry is gonna be huge to prevent any unneeded damage, as well as prevent rocks from being up. With Choice Scarf and this much speed, I'm guaranteed to be faster than plus speed Landorus. If it's a Scarf as well, that's gonna be a problem, but I don't think Scarf comes. We also have Terra Blast Terra Ground in order to deal with, for example, Hisui and Gudra. Alluring Voice to hit behind subs, for example, and Baton Pass if Blazie thinks I'm gonna go for a Freeze Dry and then switches in Resist, then I can Baton Pass to get out of there and allow me to reposition myself. Then we have almost fully physically defensive Mew. I have Psychic for Stab, Ice Beam for Landorus in case it survives the turn 1, or if Blazie doesn't lead with it. Flip Turn allows me to gain some momentum, and Stealth Rocks to, put some pressure on Blazie's team, as well as to scout what things are heavy duty boots and whatnot. Citrus Berry, I thought it was a good item to give me a bit of extra survivability. And then we have Specially Defensive Clefable, but this is not just a specially defensive set, it is also a setup set, because Fairy moves are very good into Blazie's team, so I thought an offensive Clefable will be able to do a lot of damage. So I went for Calm Mind, Alluring Voice and Stored Power. Leftovers and Moonlight, able to, give me extra survivability, and then the idea is I can set up in front of, for example, Volcarona, because if Volcarona tries to set up with Quiver Dance, then unaware is gonna, nullify those stat boosts, and I can start, going for my own Calm Minds. The problems will be, for example, Heavy Slam Iron Hands or physical Landorus, but if I do manage to successfully set up, then Clefable is gonna be able to do a lot of damage into Blazie's team. And now I give you the craziest Gholdengo set to ever be seen. Air Balloon with EVs on everything, Shadow Ball, Dazzling Gleam and Light Screen. I have Lonely Nature and Full Attack to make Low Kick a 2-hit KO into Hisuian Gudra, because I do not want to deal with Hisuian Gudra, and I do not want to put Garchomp in front of it so easily, because, well, it's a fucking dragon type, so it can easily, do a lot of damage, and it also has access to Ice Beam, so, the defense is enough that even if I'm Lonely Nature, it's enough to survive 2 Shadow Sneaks from Bramblecast, because after the Air Balloon pops, it's not gonna be able to touch me with Poltergeist, so the only thing it could do is go for Shadow Sneak. Dazzling Gleam is there for Juggalies. With this special defense investment, I can set up a light screen and then I can survive Juggalies hits and then threaten it back with Dazzling Gleam. Then just a little bit of speed and the rest in special attack. You're very free to call me crazy for running this set, but I didn't want to run Focus Blast because not only it has a chance to miss, but also if it is Assault Vest Gudra, it's gonna just take it like a fucking champ. And like I said, low kick with this much attack is a solid 2-hit KO on Hisui and Gudra, which I thought was pretty cool, so you know, fuck it. Then we have Agility, Life Orb Salazzle with Flamethrower, Sludge Wave, Terra Blast Flying. I didn't feel the need to go for any speed investment, because after Agility I'm gonna be able to outspeed even Scarf Tauros, which will be the fastest mon in Blazie's team. And with this much defense, I actually have a chance of surviving Landorus Stone Edge if it's offensive Landorus, so I thought it was pretty cool. Salazzle isn't meant to be an endgame cleaner, but it can be, but the idea is to just do a lot of damage, like as much damage as I can with the combination of these 3 attacks. And finally, my win con this week is once again Garchomp with Scale Shot and Swords Dance. The combination of Dragon and Grand moves is enough to hit everything in Blazie's team. The idea is to set up the conditions to bring Garchomp in somewhat safely and go for either a Scale Shot or a Swords Dance. Then if Blazie goes into Cryogonal, for example, because it could be faster and able to OHKO me with an Ice Beam or a Freeze Dry, then I can actually survive it with the Yache Berry and then go for the other setup move and then just start doing damage to Blazie's team. It's also good for Ice Punch Iron Hands because it could run that item to check Garchomp. So the Yache Berry is pretty much in order to guarantee that I can set up without, you know, being OHKO'd. And yeah, that's gonna be all for the team, and remember that if you like the video you can support me by leaving a like, or you can comment if you have any thoughts you'd like to share. You can subscribe to let me to be notified of when I post my future matches, and if you want to chat on Discord, my tag is on screen and in the description down below. Let's jump into the battle. Okay, it's finally time for the last week of the regular season of the Unaware Draft League. Volcarona, Landorus, pretty much thought of those. Iron Hands and Slowbro. I didn't want to deal with Hisui and Gudra, but I think we can do it. Let's do this. Oh, starting off with Gudra, huh? Okay, I'm gonna switch out immediately because I'm not exactly... Yeah, no, I'm gonna switch out. Into what? I have no idea. That is a wonderful question. Let me go into Kaeden. Oh, knockoff. Well, that's not good. I'm gonna set up my stealth rocks. It has flash cannon. That does quite a bit. Troublesome. I kinda want to see if you are Assault Vest. That did 9%. Okay. Now that it's up at -2, I think it could be a very good chance to set up with Sakura, you know. I think I'm gonna have to be faster, so I could go for a skill shot first. Is that what I want to do? Is that what I want to do? I could just go for an earthquake straight off. I could go for an earthquake immediately. I'm gonna source dance first, actually. Oh. Well, there's Landorus. Are you gonna be Scarf? Are you gonna be Scarf?
Oh no!
You are not Scarf and we missed the skill shot. Great! It's going off great. Sure. Okay. There's the U-turn. Is it gonna be booster speed Jubilees? If it's booster speed Jubilees, then I pretty much wasted my time. It's Volcarona. And this is heavy duty boots, not scarfed or anything. So I think Outrage has a chance to one-hit KO. Do I want to risk it? Do I want to go for that? If I do get locked into Outrage, it could be very troublesome. But the idea behind Garchomp is to just deal as much damage as possible. Now, however, I will prefer to keep it alive, because Goodra is still alive. So I'm gonna do something crazy and I'm gonna switch out into Clefable. It goes for a Bug Buzz. And what I want to do is I want to Calm Mind. We see the Goodra. I'm gonna Calm Mind again. Knockoff is annoying. At the same time, I know that this is a Assault Vest. I'm gonna keep going for Calm Minds. Wait, we are at a speed tier. Okay, that's cool. If I end up getting crit, that's gonna suck. Oh, speed F drop. Let's Moonlight. Give me another Calm Mind. Another speed F drop, are you kidding me? How fun, huh? Okay, we're back to full. Just please do not crit me. Whatever happens, do not crit me, and we are fine. Clefable claims a life, Goodra has been removed, and honestly that's huge. Like, I'm fine with removing Goodra like that. What are they gonna go for now? They could go into Iron Hands, because I think they know that I'm... Oh, into Volk? But why? What do you have for me? I'm gonna Moonlight first. I'm gonna store power, and I think this takes down Volcarona. It does. That's great. Fucking love it. Sand Thundertail. If this is physical, I'm in trouble. If it's not, goodbye. Let's go. It's so... This is so good. I just love... And this is special Landorus. I didn't expect special Landorus. Alluring voice now. Goodbye Jubilees. And all that's left is Iron Hands, Stored Power, and GG's! Clefable putting in so much work. I didn't expect this. I expected Garchomp or Salazar to be doing the damage, but I knew this is why I had Calm Mind Clefable. And I'm so glad that it paid off. Thank you everyone for watching. With this we are secure for playoffs. And see you guys next week for the match that's gonna decide whether we make it to quarterfinals, like the playing match. Yeah, thank you for watching and see you next time. Bye bye.